Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Israel. First and foremost, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushua. It's Brother Malachi.
Brother Matthias.
Brother, you watch his eye.
Brother Lamont.
Right? We about to go into a second, Edges 14, 15, and 16 breakdown through the Spirit. Right? So basically, we're living in a time of prophecy. And that's what our people have to understand. Everything that's going on right now was spoken about in the scriptures, even from the beginning. I'm going to start off with Isaiah 46 and 10. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46 and verse 10. And the brothers got precept, just pull them. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. Right? So the Most High already declared the end from the beginning. Everything that's going on right now was set up through the Spirit. And it's all ordained by the Most High power of Israel. And he said his counsel shall stand, and he will do all his pleasure. So man is not in control of their life. The Most High is in control of everything. And the Most High is orchestrating the events that's happening on the earth. Right? So let me get Jeremiah. Book of Jeremiah.
I appreciate what you were saying.
Okay, go ahead, bro.
The second of Esdras, chapter 8, verse 40.
Mm-hmm.
Like as I have spoken now, so shall it come to pass.
Right.
So everything that we read about, all these prophecies that we read about, it will come to pass, thus saith the Lord. No, man don't have a say in it. No, it will come to pass.
Now here's the precept. It's the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 23. O Lord, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. So it's not in you to direct your steps, man. There's no such thing as free will. The Most High is controlling all the hearts of man. Thus saith the Lord. You get that in Proverbs 21 and 1. So the Most High is controlling the events that's taking place. Whether it's the coronavirus, whether it's the racial tension, race wars, civil unrest, the Most High is in control of everything. Let me get that in Proverbs 21 and 1. Book of Proverbs chapter 21, verse 24. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will. So the Most High has the king's heart in the palm of his hands, and he does what he wants. Right? You got it.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 20, verse 24. Man's goings are the Lord. How can a man dare understand his own way? So man's goings are the Lord. So man can't think of his own way what he going to do the next day and next day. The Most High control that.
That's right.
That's right. Right? Because the Most High, hey, Jake think he doing what he want to do, man. Right? Our women think, oh, they can just go to the nail salon and get their nails done and their hair done, and it's just them. Nah, man, the Most High controls your steps. And if you get judged that day, that's of the Most High. Right? Because judgments come forth from the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Like the scriptures say, the Most High kills. We get that in 1 Samuel 2 and 6. Right? Well, my God don't kill. Well, let's see what the Bible say, man. 1 Samuel chapter 2 and verse 6. You read, the Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Hey, man, so the Bible say the Most High kills and he makes alive. Right? And who has he made alive? The Israelites. Right? Because he has awoken us to the truth. He has gave us the living waters. Right? So now we living in the sight of the Most High, and we able to see the prophecies that's taking place and link it up with the scriptures, because our eyes have been opened. We have been enlightened. Right? We have hired our consciousness through the scriptures. Right? That's why the Most High say, blessed are your eyes for they see and your ears for they hear. So we are blessed because what? We able to understand the prophecies, we able to go into the scriptures and say, hold up, this is what's taking place on the earth. Hold up, coronavirus, hey, that's the pestilence. What about the racial tension? Hold up, that's nation rising up against nation, kingdom against kingdom. There shall be wars, rumors of wars, so on and so forth. That's in the Bible, and this is living proof. That's why the Lord said, give me that Habakkuk 2 or 3. The Lord said the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak. So the visions are speaking. Bring that out, King.
This book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed
The
time.
vision is yet for an appointed time. Right? So at one particular time, it was seeming like, oh, the prophecy's not coming to pass. There's nothing happening. You Israelites is crazy. I don't know what y'all talking about. God loves everybody. God, break it out. Yeah, break it.
But at the end it shall speak, not a lie.
And at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Though it tarry, wait for it.
Though it tarry, wait for it. Read on.
Because it will surely come, but it will not tarry.
It will what?
It will not tarry.
It will not tarry. It will surely come. Aren't we seeing a prophecy surely coming? Right? Hey, man. Hey, 2020 has been the year of prophecy, man.
That's right.
You started off with World War III, right? Then it progressed to the persecution of the church, the Israelites, the real church. We're not talking about the Christianity church. They're not getting persecuted, man. Here it is. It's a coronavirus pandemic going on. And Creflo Dollar, he talking about set up your cash app so he can send the types in. Right? So we changed his name to Creflo Cash App, man. Right? Because he's a fat cat pastor, man. All right? And he's teaching you nothing but wickedness. That's why the Lord said these pastors have not gone to the gaps. Creflo Dollar don't know what's going on. He don't see that we living in the end times. Right? That's why the Most High is going to judge a lot of the wicked. All the wicked are going to be destroyed, man. Right? For the lack of respect of the Most High in the scriptures, man. Right? So the vision is coming to pass. The prophecies are unfolding. You got it. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, this touched on Habakkuk 2 and 3 when it says, let me read it again. Habakkuk 2 and 3, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come. It will not tarry. So even though these prophecies are tarrying, wait for it. Matthew 24, 2 says, watch therefore, for you know not the hour your Lord. If house had known what watch the thief would come, he would have watched, and would not have suffered his house to be broken up. Therefore be ye also ready, for in such an hour as he think not the Son of Man cometh. Who then is a faithful and wise servant, whom his Lord hath made ruler over his household, to give them the meat in due season? Blessed is that servant whom the Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing. Verily I say unto you, he that make him ruler over his house, he that make him ruler over all his goods. But the evil servants will say in his heart, my Lord, the day is coming.
And that's what a lot of the Israelites do. Like up in that Christian church, they say, my Lord, the life is coming. I still can live my best life in Babylon the Great. Right? The deacon talking about he still can eat pork chops. Right? He's still making the strip juice off his finger. Talking about the Lord, the life is coming. Sleeping with the women in the congregation. That's what they say. They say, my Lord, the life is coming. And obviously, when the church when Jesus Christ coming back, they talking about it's going to be 1,000 years for that, 1,000 years for that. No, but the time is now in which he shall come. Matter of fact, give me that, Lamar. Give me that Amos 6 and 3. Keep reading on to that.
It says, and shall begin to smite his fellow servants, and to eat and drink with the drunken.
To do what?
To eat and drink with the drunken.
And that's what our people are doing. They're eating and drinking with the drunkards, man. Right? They going back into the world. They falling out. They getting weak. Then they started to eat and drink with the drunkards. And if you eating and drinking with the drunkards, you're going to be destroyed, man. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. The Most High going to cast you in the outer darkness, man. You got it, brother.
This is Amos 6:3. It say, "He that put far away the evil day
It say Jake put far away the evil day. Read on.
and caused the seat of violence to come near."
They cause the seat of violence to come near. Because that's all Jake can perceive as violence, man. It's how to be murderous and devilish and sensual. Read on.
And that lie upon the beds of Uri and stretch themselves upon their couches.
They do what?
And stretch themselves upon their couches.
They do what?
And stretch themselves upon their
They
couches.
stretch themselves upon their couches. Ain't that what Jake do, man? Right, he roll up there, he put the branch to his nose, stretch himself upon the couch, watching damn Netflix all day, right? Or some damn folly, playing the damn game all day. Brother, do you know we in the midst of race wars, man? Right? And you got Jake in the world just being wicked as all hell, man. Putting far away the evil day.
I got precept.
You got it, brother.
It's 1 Thessalonians 5, verse 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. See, Jake see the economy, the world kind of opening back up a little bit. You know, then they getting deceived by that. So they chilling. They think stuff's sweet right now. They don't see the tension building in the air. They don't see the prophecies that's coming to pass. You know, the economy is falling greatly, heavily. The money is about to be worthless. You know, Esau about to push out all these vaccines and stuff, and Jake is unaware. They want to party. They want to go to the stores and all that's opening back up. They want to go to Atlanta, you know, party, drink up. Jake and all Mr. Folly.
Bring out
Matthew 24:50 says, "The Lord of that servant shall come in that day when he looketh not for him, and the hour that he is not aware of."
And that's what the brother just was bringing out. Jake is not paying attention. Jake don't know or can't comprehend what's going to happen next. Why? Because he's not in the prophecies, man.
Right.
When you in the prophecies, you know what's going to happen next. But if you're not regarding the scriptures, you're not even reading your scriptures, if it's collecting dust on your grandmama bookshelf, then you're not going to know what's going on, man. So read that again, King. Read that precept again.
Matthew 24:50. "The Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him,
When he looketh not for him, read on.
and the hour that he is not aware of."
In an hour he's not aware of. That's what we're reading about right now. This is why the Lord said, watch and pray. But yeah, keep reading.
"And shall cut him asunder, and point him in his portion with the hypocrites."
With the what?
With the hypocrites. "There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth."
There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, man. Hey, that's deep. He said he's going to appoint you your portion with the hypocrites. And that's the lowest of the low. A person who say and do not. A person who don't practice what they preach. That's a hypocrite, man.
That's right.
It's like Matthew 25, that's going to that. They're not it says they're not tending to their lamps. They don't trim their lamps.
Yeah, bring it out. Matthew 25. Start at verse 1.
It's Matthew 25:1.
Then we're going to go to 2 Acts 14.
Matthew 25:1.
Precept that.
Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom. Verse 2. And 5 of them were
The
wise,
5 that were wise are the elect. Read on.
and 5 were foolish.
And the foolish are the 2/3. Read on.
They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Right. So they knew about the truth, but they didn't have the oil. They didn't have the means to endure. They didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, thus saith the Lord. They didn't have the faith of Hamashiach Yahushua. They were lukewarm in this thing. Read on.
But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
And the wise took the oil, meaning they had the knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding. They were keeping the commandments. They were keeping the faith of Yahweh Shai. They had the whole package. Read on.
This is you going time when they stretch on the couch.
Yeah.
It says, while the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
Hey, they was on the couches, man. They was slumbering, sleeping. And when you sleeping, man, is you're spiritually dead, man. Right? You in darkness. You in wickedness. You not regarding the light. You sleep. Read on.
And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh.
The what?
The bridegroom cometh.
The bridegroom cometh. Right? Hamashiach Yahushua is on his way. Read on.
Go ye out to meet him.
Do what?
Go ye out to meet him.
And we tell our people, come meet the Most High through his son Yahushua. Come meet Yahushua. Learn of his ways. Learn what's in his Bible. Learn what's written of him. Read on.
And all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
All those virgins did what?
All those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
So you got to trim your lamps. Meaning you got to be on fire for this thing, on fire for the word, constantly in the scriptures, constantly doing the work, constantly teaching Israel, constantly keeping these commandments, constantly praying. Read on.
And the foolish said unto the wise, give us of your oil.
Do what?
Give us of your oil.
And that's what the foolish said. Give us that knowledge. We want that understanding. We want the wisdom. Why? Because what the Bible say? Isaiah 33:6. Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of our times. Right? So they're going to be like, hold on, teach me the Bible, teach me the scriptures. What you say, what's going to happen in Revelations? They're going to want us to break down the whole book of Revelations to them in Jacob's trouble. You got it.
For our lamps are gone out.
For what?
For our lamps are gone out.
And they lamps gone out. Meaning they don't got the spirit no more. Right? Because your lamp represents your spirit. That's your light. So if your lamp goes out, meaning you lose the spirit.
Precept to that.
You got it.
Revelation 2:5. Remember therefore from whence thou art fallen, and repent and do the first works, or else I will come unto thee quickly and remove thy candlestick out of its place, except thou repent.
Yeah.
So you're not in this thing seriously. Once I go to the candlestick.
That's right.
It's it.
Yeah.
Verse 9. But the wise answered, saying, not so, lest there be not enough for us and you. But go ye rather to them that sell, and buy for yourselves. And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came, and they were ready. It's like it. And they that were ready went in with him to the marriage, and the door was shut. Afterward came also the other virgins, saying, Lord, Lord, open to us. But he answered and said, verily I say unto you, I know you not. Watch therefore, for ye know neither the day nor the hour wherein the Son of Man cometh.
Right, so Yahushua is going to tell a lot of people that he don't know him. He's going to say, look, I don't know you. You wasn't keeping the laws. You wasn't being righteous. You wasn't holy. Depart from me, ye that work iniquity. Ye curse. Okay? God. Wow. So let's, brothers got another precept on that?
Yeah, God, man. You don't want to be a foolish virgin in these days, man. And this is how you avoid that. It's Ecclesiastes chapter, Slakia. This is the book of Sirach, chapter 39, verse 1.
Bring it up.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient. So you gotta put your mind on the law and seek out the wisdom of the ancient. That's this whole row right here. And be occupied in prophecies. See, Jake, they want to be idle in the world. They're not occupied in the prophecies, man. So that's why they lamps gonna burn out when the time comes.
That's right. So let's go to 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter. Right. So this book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 14, verse 1. And it came to pass upon the third day, I sat under an oak, and behold, there came a voice out of a bush over against me, and said, Esdras, Esdras. And I said, Here I am, Lord. And I stood up upon my feet. Then said he unto me, In the bush I did manifestly reveal myself unto Moses, and talk with him when my people served in Egypt. Right? So Yahweh Shai is talking to Esdras right now. Right? Because Yahweh Shai was in that burning bush, man. Right? Reading on. And I sent him and led my people out of Egypt and brought him up into the Mount of Sinai, where I held him by me a long season, and told him many wondrous things, and shewed him the secrets of the times and the end, and commanded him, saying, these words shalt thou declare, and these shalt thou hide. Right? So, right, the Most High through his son Yahushua and the angels declared unto Moses the end times. So Moses had the understanding of what's going to take place in the last days. That's why he said, evil shall befall you in the last days. Right? Give me Deuteronomy 29 and 29. Right? And Lamar, give me Deuteronomy 4 and I believe it's 35. Bring it up.
This book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 29. The secret things belong unto the Lord our power.
So the secret things belong unto the Most High. The secret things, the knowledge and the understanding of the elements, right? The spiritual realm, right? All the angelic things that the Most High created. A lot of those things are secretive, man. We still don't know how those things work. Hey, we can't even make up and comprehend our own bodies or man. So how can we comprehend the things of the Most High? The high things. You got it.
But those things which are revealed belonging unto us.
But those things which are revealed belong unto us. Read on.
And to our children forever.
And what's the things that are revealed? The laws, the statutes, the commandments, the prophecies. These things belong unto us because they were revealed unto us. You got it, bro. Lamar.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 35. And unto thee it was shewed that mightest know that the Lord, he is God, and there is none else besides him. And out of heaven he made thee to hear his voice, that he might instruct thee, and upon earth he showed thee his great fire. And thou heardest his words out of the midst of the fire. And because he loved thy fathers, therefore he chose their seed after him, and brought thee out of his sight with his might of power out of Egypt.
That's right. And that's what the Most High did for the children of Israel, man. So the Most High manifestly shewed forth his power to the Israelites, so we can understand that he's our God, he's our power. All right. So yeah, keep on 4 and go to verse 32.
Deuteronomy chapter 4, verse 32.
Yep.
For ask now of the days that are past.
Ask now of the days that are past. So you're supposed to inquire and seek out what happened in the days of old so you can understand the prophecies. Right? The book of Deuteronomy was written in the days of old, but it still has prophecy in it. It still has things that's taking place and that has taken place toward the Israelites. You got it?
Which were before thee, since the day that God created man upon the earth, and asked from one side of heaven and into the other, whether there have been any such thing as a great thing is, or have been heard like it. And did ever people heard the voice of God speaking out of the midst of the fire, as thou heard, and live? O God, astray to go and take him a nation from the midst of another nation by temptations, by signs, and by wonders, and by where, and by a mighty hand, and by a stretched out arm, and a great terrors, according to all that the Lord your God did for you in Egypt before your eyes.
There you go, man. So that goes to show you that Moses was given an understanding of what the Most High did for the children of Israel, and he was also given the prophecies. All right. So let's go back to 2nd Esdras, the 14th chapter, and it reads, verse 6, 2nd Esdras 14:6. These words shalt thou declare, and these words shalt thou hide. And now I say unto thee, that thou lay up in thy heart the signs that I have shewed, in the dreams that thou hast seen, and the interpretations which thou hast heard. For thou shalt be taken away from all, and from henceforth thou shalt remain with my son, and with such as be like thee, until the times be ended. Read on. For the world has lost its youth, and the times begin to wax old. Right? So the world has lost its strength. When you look at the world right now, check out the fruits. Grapes don't even grow as big as they used to in the ancient world. Right? It took 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes in the ancient world. Now you can carry a cluster of grapes with your pinky finger. All right? So that shows you that the world has begun to be weak. Because you got the white man digging in the earth, digging up all the oil. Okay? You got the white man spraying chemtrails and different chemicals on us. Just destroying all the population. Right? Polluting the earth, polluting the air. Give me that Revelations 11:18. You got it.
Good point. And Esau and his science will tell you that the oxygen level used to be higher in the ancient world, in the old days. You know, insects used to be bigger. You know, trees used to grow taller, and that nature. So Esau done polluted the air with the chemtrails. You know, we got these vehicles. You know, all types of pollutants in the air. You know, destroying the ecosystem.
Yeah, that's right. Bring that out, brother.
It's Revelations 11:18.
Yeah.
And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come.
They say the nations were angry and direct. So not only are the Israelites angry at the white man, but guess what? The nations also. The Chinese man is angry at the white man. The North Korean man is angry at the white man. The Russian man is angry at the white man. Right? You got it.
In the time of the dead, that they shall be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto the servants the prophets, and unto the saints, and to them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth.
Shouldest destroy them which destroyed the earth. So God is going to destroy those who destroyed the earth. That's a clear indicator on who God is going to destroy. Right? Because the most Jay could do is smoke a damn cigarette, smoke some weed, put the tobacco all up in the air. Right? That's the most Jay could do, but here it is, this white man. Got a point?
Yeah, they saying the climate change. Pick it up, camera. So the climate change is the global warming is here. Like they said, it's supposed to be here like in 2050. It says earlier than it was supposed to be. Sea levels rising and shit. So
The earth shall mourn. Bring that up. That's a sign of the earth mourning. Bring that up.
Hosea 4:3.
Yep.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and every one that dwelleth therein shall languish.
Therefore shall the land mourn, and everyone that dwelleth in the land shall languish. Read on.
With the beasts of the field and with the fowls of heaven, yea, the fishes of the sea also shall be taken away.
Right, and when you check it out on the news, you know, you have certain articles about fishes just basically just pouring up on the sands of the sea, dead and by the thousands. So you got dead fish just you know, pouring up on the sands of the sea. All right, you got birds falling out the sky. Right, what's that about? That goes to show you that the white man, he's killing the ecosystem. He's killing the earth, and therefore the creations of the earth are mourning. Okay. Anybody else got a point on that? Come on. Reading on. And second Esdras 14, verse 11. For the world is divided into 12 parts, and the 10th part of it are gone already, and half of the 10th part. Right, so the 10th part of it and half of the 10th part are gone already, man. Even during the time of Esdras. And this was thousands of years ago, so how much more now? We damn near at the last second. Alright. Matter of fact, give me Luke 21 and 28 on that. Give me how salvation is nearer than what we believe. That's in Romans 13:11. Because Jake think it's going to be a 2,000 years from now. You ask any Christian, you know, basically when you think Christ coming back? Oh, that's thousands of years. That's thousands of years from now. That's gonna be in the year 3,000. Bring it up.
You said 21
21 and 28.
28. Book of Luke, chapter 21, verse 28. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh.
Look up and lift up your heads, for your redemption draweth nigh. So our salvation is nearer than when we believe. Brother about to bring it out.
This is Romans 13 and 11. And that knowing the time that is now, it is a high time to awake out of sleep. For now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Read it again.
And that knowing the time, and that is now is a high time to wake out of sleep.
So it's high time to wake up, Israel. Read on.
And for now is our salvation nearer than we believe.
Our salvation, again, is nearer than when we believe. Our salvation is close even at the doors. So read on. It's the second Ezra 14. Verse 13. Now therefore set thine house in order, and reprove thy people. Comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption. So Most High God says, set your house in order. So that's the first thing you have to do, Israel. Set your house in order. Because if you don't know how to rule your house, how can you take care of the church of the Most High? It's impossible. And it reads also, and reprove thy people. Give me Isaiah 58 and 1. You give me Isaiah 62 and 1. So the Most High said, reprove thy people. We can't just let our people walk on in sin. Right? You see your brother with a damn big ass bucket of shrimp. He take a big ass bucket of shrimp to work. He asks you, do you want some? Right? You gotta get on him, man. You gotta say, look, brother, you going the hell off, brother. Right? Bro, you can't eat shrimp. That's an abomination. Right? So you gotta get into the habit of reproving thy people. You got it.
Isaiah 58 and 1. It says, cry out loud, spare not.
Cry loud, spare not. Read on.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. The trumpet is one of the loudest instruments. You got to lift up your voice like a trumpet. You can't be all quiet and soft-spoken when you're teaching the word. Brother can barely hear you. You got to say, hey, brother, stop eating that pork, man. Hey, brother, put that shrimp down. So on and so forth. Keep reading.
And shew my people their transgression.
And do what?
And shew my people their transgression.
And do what?
And shew my people their transgression.
And shew my people their transgressions. Right? So that's why the Bible say reprove thy people. Meaning we got to show you your transgressions.
Yeah, open rebukes better than secret love. Proverbs 27.
Yep.
And the house of Jacob their sins.
Yep. That's right. Bring that up.
Isaiah 62 and 1. For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace.
For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace. Zion is Israel, and we not holding our peace for the sake of Israel. Meaning we got to constantly come out here and teach this word right in the midst of scorpions. Man, we in the midst of a wicked and perverse generation, man. Because even our own people come up against us. That's why the Lord said, make your face hard against their face. Because the Most High know how Israel is, man. Right? They're real animated people. Right? When they wicked, they extra wicked. They go the extra mile. Like when Jacob homosexual, he go the extra mile. He want to put on the makeup. He want to put on the goddamn high heels. Right? Yeah. So when Jacob's wicked, he go the extra mile. Okay? Keep reading.
And for Jerusalem's sake, and I will not rest until the righteousness of thereof go forth as brightness.
There you go. So we not resting, man. See, right now, we can be anywhere doing anything, man. But the Most High put the Spirit on us to do what? Teach His word. Give His children the gospel. You got it, brother.
This is a precept when we were playing. Isaiah 57 and 20. It says, but the wicked are like the troubled sea, when it cannot rest, whose waters cast up mire and dirt. There is no peace, saith my God, to the wicked.
Ooh, that's a nasty pre. There's no peace, saith my God, to the wicked. All right. There you go. So our God is not about. He's not about peace and love and prosperity and to the wicked, man. He said he wants to kill the wicked. He wants to bring bloodshed on the wicked. Okay. So let's go back to 2 Esdras 14, verse 14. Let go from thee mortal thoughts. Cast away the burners of mind. Put off now the weak nature. So now's the time to let go of the mortal thoughts, man. Give me 2 Corinthians 4:16. Right? So you got to let go of these thoughts that burden you on your day to day, such as how I'm gonna pay this bill, how I'm gonna eat this, or how you get yourself too caught up in the cares of this life, man.
Right.
Just chill out, Jake. The Most High got you, and that's what we have to get in the habit of, man. If you're not trusting in the Most High, you going off, man.
That's right.
If you sit up there crying, I'm gonna eat, I need to pay my bills. You ain't in the spirit, man.
That's right.
Cause guess what? The Most High gonna take care of you if you trust in Him. You got it, brother.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which we faint not, but through our inwards man perish. Yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
I'll read that again.
For which cause we faint not, but through our outward man perish. Yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
So though our outward man perish, mean we kill all the day long, catching all type of hell, but our inward man is being renewed. Our spirit is being made better. Read on.
Verse 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment.
So this affliction is but for a moment. And that's what you have to understand. You got to understand that this is only temporary. Brothers be going through different things, different elements. It's only temporary. The Most High will get you out of the situation. You think you're going to just be struggling forever until you damn 80 years old and die? Look, we ain't even got that long in this kingdom, man.
Right.
So have some faith in the Most High that He going to deliver you out of all your trials, your tribulations. Hey, furthermore, when you going through trials, you being baptized by Yahweh's baptism.
That's right.
So you should rejoice in that. Appreciate that affliction. You got it.
Hebrews chapter 11. Verse 6. Yeah, more than that.
It say, work it for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory.
Yeah, so the kingdom is more eternal, is exceeding, is glorious. Right? Because in the kingdom, we're going to be living it up. You got it, brother.
Hebrews 11:6. But without faith it is impossible to please Him. For he that cometh to Yahweh must believe that He is, and that He is a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him. So you gotta understand, if you diligently seeking the Most High, He gonna give you everything that you need. He gonna set you up to have everything that you to make it through this day-to-day life. You just gotta have faith. You can't be worried about it. You can't be inflicting your mind and your own counsel. Just have that faith.
Yeah. It's a fact.
It's Psalm precept. Psalm 23, verse 1 says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for His name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the shadow, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil thing. I will fear no evil. For thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So basically what King David was saying, even though you walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you gotta have that faith in the Most High.
Yeah, that precept.
That's right.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 8. They say, in the Lord, He is that doeth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed. And you got to put your faith in the Lord, man. You can't go out here and just be faint-hearted. You know what I'm saying? So He said the Lord will not fail thee. So everything you do, you got to put your trust in the Lord.
What precept was that?
Deuteronomy 31 and 8.
Bring that up again.
Deuteronomy 31:8. And the Lord, he is it that doeth go before thee. He will be with thee. He will not fail thee, neither forsake thee. Fear not, neither be dismayed.
Huh. There you go, man. It say the Lord will be with thee. He will not forsake thee. Why would the Most High forsake us when he loves us, man?
I got a precept.
Think about it. You got it, brother. Whoever got it.
1 Peter chapter 3. It's like it. 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 7. That the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold, that perish, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of Hamashiach Yahushua. So you gotta understand the trial of our faith. Most High, he gonna try us with that fire. It's ultimately to recruit us. Our mind gonna get sharper. We gonna get better in spirit. We gonna want to go harder. We gonna be found perfect in the eyes of the Most High. Basically,
It said in the book of James, blessed they that endure temptation.
that's right.
You get that, James 1:12. Right? Because this thing also is about endurance. Because guess what, man? You could be, let's say you're a great boxer, right? Let's say you got a good jab, right? You strong, you got good knockout power, you fast, you got speed. Hey, look, if you ain't got endurance, if you don't got the spiritual stamina to keep up with that your opponent, it don't matter how good you are, he gonna knock you out, man. Because you can't even make it past the third round. You see? So you could win all those. You could win. Matter of fact, you could win all the 11 rounds. But if you can't get through that 12th round, you're finished, man. It's like in boxing. You could be winning all the rounds, but if your guy knocked you out, you lost. Like Deontay Wilder, right? He's not the best boxer. He doesn't have the best skills, but he got good knockout power. He's known for losing all the rounds and knocking the person out at the last second, and he wins the fight. Not because he was more skillful, right? Not because he was the better opponent, but guess what? He had that knockout power. He had that something he can fall back on, right? And we gotta fall back on our spiritual stamina, our endurance, because that's what's going to get us through these tough times, right? It's going to be times where you ain't going to have no food, man. You ain't going to have no water, man. You might be living on the street in Jacob's trouble. This is what the Most High God is preparing us for. This is why He's taking us through the fire right now. And we're going to get more fire placed upon us to try us, to refine us, to make us precious. You got it.
The book of James, chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endures temptation.
Blessed is the man that endures temptation. So you are blessed. And when you look up blessed, it means basically happy, right? Cheerful. So you are happy and cheerful when you endure temptation. Read on.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
When he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life. So we are being tried right now, Israel. And who's the one doing the trying? Yahweh. Bashim Yahushua.
Another precept.
Right? Salaki, did not Yahweh Bashim Yahushua try Abraham? He tested his faith.
Tested Job's faith.
Right? Tested Job's faith. Job went through it. The name Job means affliction. Right? You got it.
This is Hebrews chapter 12, verse 6. From who the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and scores every son which he receiveth. Verse 7. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you, as with sons, for what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Right, so like your earthly father would chastise you, it's how the Most High chastise us. Right? But guess what? The Most High is a greater power than your earthly father. So he can freely do what he wants to do. Whether chastise you, whether bless you 100-fold. So anything, the Most High is in charge. Okay? It's an order, it's a rank. You got it.
Verse 8. But if ye be without chastisement, whereof are the partakers, then are ye bastards?
Yeah,
And
what?
Are ye
Are you
bastards?
what?
Are ye bastards?
Bastards. Why? Because
And
when you check out the other nations, they are bastards.
Mm.
You got these other nations living in these different suburbs. You got the Royal Oak. You got the different parts of the suburbs. And you got these heathens living large, man. They living fat. They're flourishing. All right? So they're not worried about the judgments of the Most High. And that goes to show you that the Most High is not dealing with them. If you rich as hell in this society, got billions of dollars, the Most High ain't dealing with you. Straight up.
Pretty much.
You got it.
and not sons.
And not what?
And not sons.
And not son. So you're not a son of the Most High. So don't marvel at the works of a sinner. Matter of fact, give me that Psalms 37 and 4. Start at 1. Start Psalms 37 and 1. So when you see Esau walking this $1,000 dog, right, with his $2,000 leash, right, with his damn $5,000 penny loafers, right, living in this $1 million mansion. They don't marvel at that, man, because what? They gonna be cut down like the grass. You got it, brother. Psalm 37.
This book of Psalm, chapter 37, verse 1. Fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
Don't be envious against the workers of iniquity. Read on.
For they shall soon be cut down like the grass.
They shall what?
They shall soon be cut down like the grass.
They shall soon be cut down like the grass. Read on.
And wither as the green herb.
And do what?
And wither as the green herb.
And they gonna wither like the green herb, man. So don't fret yourself. Don't become envious and jealous at evildoers. Read on.
Trust in the Lord.
Do what?
Trust in the Lord.
Trust in Yahweh Shema Shai. Read on.
And do good.
Do what?
And do good.
No, do evil.
And do good.
And do good. What's doing good? Keeping the law, statutes, and commandments.
That's right.
That's right. Read on.
So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
And what's the land that you're going to dwell in? The land of Israel.
That's right.
Okay? Dwelling in unity amongst your brethren. Precept, Proverbs 24:1. Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them. So you're not even supposed to desire to be around evil people. Right? Hey, brother, you know how we used to do back in the day? We used to smoke, we used to catch the honeys. Hey, brother, I don't live that lifestyle no more. That's what it means when they say don't desire to be with them. Don't just try to fit in with the in crowd. The Lord said don't follow a multitude to do evil.
That's right.
Right? Let me keep reading.
You can't sit at the Lord's table and drink at the cup of devils.
Mm-hmm. That's right. For their heart studieth destruction, and their lips talk of mischief. And when you're around Jake in the world, all they talk about is mischief, man.
That's right.
What's some of the number one things Jake talk about? Damn sports, right? Damn women, and money, and weed, man. And cars, man. That's the 5 things Jake talk about. Okay? And it's all vanity, saith the preacher. Right? So that's why the Lord said don't desire to be with them. Because why? Their ways can pollute you. Their ways can distort your understanding. You got it.
Job, this book of Job, chapter 36, verse 21, says, take heed, regard not iniquity. For this hast thou chosen rather than affliction. Behold, God exalted by his power, who teaches like him, who have enjoyed him his way, or who can say thou hast wrought iniquity. So you can't trust in it. It said regard not iniquity. So I trust in the Lord, not regard iniquity.
Give me Proverbs 16 and 12.
I got a precept like that.
Okay.
Proverbs 26:12.
16 and 12.
the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, verse 12. It is an abomination to kings to commit wickedness.
It's an abomination for kings to commit wickedness, man. Right? So it's an abomination for the black man to be a homosexual. Right? The black man to commit adultery. The so-called black man to what else? Smoke weed. Right? Fornicate. Not get his house in order. That's an abomination, man. Read on.
For the throne is established by righteousness. Righteous lips are the delight of kings.
That's it on that. You got it, brother. You want this up?
Yeah, I had a precept on basically affliction. You know, it's Second Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day. So the tribulations that we go through, all the trials, is renewing our spirit day by day. Right? For our light affliction, which is but for a moment. So this light affliction right now is for only a moment, man. We can see the downfall of America right now. So we just got to endure. We just got to continue to endure. It's just light affliction, man. Because what's to come, Jacob's trouble is coming. And you can't deal with the things that you're dealing with right now. How you going to be able to survive in Jacob's trouble? You will not make it.
Appreciate it. You got it.
You appreciate it?
Yep. Bring it up. It's on. Book of Job, chapter 38, verse 3. Gird up now thy loins like a man. Fight with the man of thee, and answer thou me. So you got to gird up your loins, man. What does it mean to gird up your loins? Hey, man, get yourself together, man.
Right.
Man up.
Sorry.
That's what gird up thy loins mean. Man up. Right? Men don't walk around here all weak and feeble, man. We were made hard for a reason, man. Right? We were made tough, masculine for a reason, man. To go through hard times. All right? Reading on. Job chapter 40 and verse 7. Gird up thy loins now like a man. I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me. This is Jeremiah 1 and 17. This is what the Most High told Jeremiah. It reads, Thou therefore gird up thy loins and arise and speak unto them all that I commanded thee. Be not dismayed at their faces, lest I confound thee before them. So you got to gird up thy loins, lest the Most High confound you. You got it.
Right, like a man supposed to be the strength of the family.
Yeah.
You know, how your family going, your family is relying on you to be strong. You know, when the man is strong, the rest of the family is strong. You know, they got somebody to lean on for real.
Mm-hmm.
I'll continue on this verse. It's 1 Corinthians 4 and 17, 2 Corinthians 4 and 17. For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Right? While we look not at the things which are not seen, so we can't be looking at the things right now on the earth right now, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Right. So we gotta have that kingdom mindset. You know, that's what we're looking for. That's the end of the race. You know, we gotta keep pushing towards that finish line. Right.
Sure. Salaki, going back to 2 Corinthians 14. It's a verse 14. Let go from the mortal thoughts, cast away the burdens of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times. But yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter. That's why the scriptures say, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. So iniquity is going to keep abounding on the earth. So that's another a mindset you have to put yourself in. Hey man, why am I going to complain and get weak right now when I really don't see nothing going on?
That's right.
You know, I ain't really went through what's really coming on the earth, like the real pandemics, when people bleeding out their mouth and bleeding out their eyes and half dead, starving, trying to eat people. That's the real pandemic. Not no damn coronavirus, man. This is light. This is the Most High just warming up, just rubbing his hands together.
Sneak peek.
Sneak peek. Okay, reading on. For look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein. And hella evil is on the earth right now. You got people killing their babies, right? I done read a few articles about parents killing their babies, man. Punching their infant to death.
And putting them in freezers.
People raping dogs, right? Just all type of wickedness, man. Homosexuals running around here with unicorns on their head, unicorn horns. It's nothing but madness and folly taking place on the earth. You got it, brother.
It's like, this first Maccabees chapter 1 verse 9. It says, after his death they all put crowns upon themselves. So did their sons after them many years, and evils were multiplied in the earth.
That's right. Yep, and that's when the Greeks rose into power. Right? When the Greeks rose into power, evils were multiplied on the earth. Okay? Reading on. It reads, for the truth is fled far away, and leasing is hard at hand, for now hasteth the vision to come which thou hast seen. Right? And this goes back to Habakkuk 2 or 3. The vision is yet for the appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So now hasteth the vision to come which thou hast seen. Verse 19, then answered I before thee and said, behold, Lord, I will go as thou hast commanded me, and reprove the people which are present. But they that shall be born after, who shall admonish them? Thus the world is set in darkness, and they that dwell therein are without light. So the world is set in darkness, man. Yeah, it might be light outside right now, but it's dark outside, if you have ears to hear. Right? Give me Proverbs 82 and 5. Psalm 82 and 5. Yep.
I appreciate why you get that. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 6. For Yahweh, who commanded the light to shine out of darkness, hath shined in our hearts to give the light of knowledge of the glory of Yahweh in the face of Yahweh Shai. So right now, this world's full with darkness, but he commanded us to have that light, have our mind on the laws of his commandments and being that light in this world, that candle in the dark room.
That's right. Give me 2 Peter 1 and 19. That's right. We got the candle, man. Well, brother, I don't see you with a candle in your hand. Hey, man, it's spiritual. Right? Mm-hmm. Because we got the light. People should be able to see the light on you. Okay? Yeah, give me Psalms 82 right quick.
Book of Psalm chapter 82 verse 5. They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on dark. They walk on in darkness.
They walk on in darkness. Right? They celebrate 4th of July. The women are half naked. All right? The men are faggots and are adulterers. So it's just nothing but wickedness going on, man. That's why God said they walk on in darkness. Read on.
All the foundations of the earth are out of course.
The whole world is out of order right now. Okay? Even the children. Even the animals, man. Think about it. Everything is turned upside down due to this homosexual called Esau. You got it, brother Lamar.
This is 2 Peter chapter 1, verse 19. We have also a more sure word of prophecy.
We have a more sure word of prophecy. We not like the Christianity church and the Islam community. They don't know what's going on. They don't have a sure word. What prophecy is in the Quran? Okay, right? I mean, when I was in the world, man, I used to deal with Islam, right? You know, you watch a couple Arabic videos, things like that. You know, they talk about that the Quran tells you that people will have earphones on in the last days. That's nowhere in the Quran, man. So a lot of these Muslims, they're Satanists. They wing it. They just want you to follow after their religion, their doctrine. Ain't nothing in the Quran to say people will wear earphones, man. So that's all. That's the spiritual demon Satan. All right, manifested as that camel junkie Muhammad.
Oh.
Right, and you got brothers that changed their last name to Muhammad. Well, what is that about, man? Talking about he was the last prophet and messenger. Prophet of who? Satan?
Right.
He was illiterate. He couldn't read or write. He was a murderer, man. In the Quran, it tells you to kill Jews and Christians. So really what that's saying is kill off the Israelites. Kill the black and Latino man. Because the Arabs had us in slavery, man. Those damn Ishmaelites. So why would you want to follow after their religion? That's darkness in itself. It's nothing but falsehood, lies, wickedness, and the Most High gonna destroy Islam, man.
That's right.
The Most High gonna stomp Islam to the ground, beat it to the powder, and blow the damn powder away, man. And it's gonna no more Islam. The Most High gonna blow that damn rock out of Mecca, man. Right? That rock is gonna melt. You got it, brother.
Whereunto ye do well, that ye take heed, as unto a light that shineth in a dark place.
We are what?
A light that shineth in a dark place.
We are a light that shineth in a dark place.
Until,
Go ahead, brother.
until the day dawn and the day star arise in your hearts.
Till the day star arise in your hearts. Right? Till Yahweh shall enter into your spirit and you begin to live. All right? Until the day star arise in your hearts, man. You see? So, again, man, this is a wicked land. This is a dark land. Right? The wicked witch of the West. Where we at? The Western Hemisphere.
Mm-hmm.
The wicked witch of the West is the white man.
That's right.
You see?
Okay.
So we are that light shining in a dark place. And that's why people hate us so much. Because imagine a person been sleeping for a week straight, tired as hell, right? You just go up in the room and open up the blinds, and the sun shine up in the room. You gotta be close that window, because they hate the light. Or better yet, a damn roach, right? Roaches hate the light, man. See when you turn them lights on, roach run back under. Scared like roaches, man. They run back under, man. You know, because they scared of that light. So that's the same thing with people, man. Matter of fact, give me that in John 3:17, man. Matter of fact, get John 3:16. We're gonna break John 3:16 down the right way.
This book of John, chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world.
What's the world that God loves? Give me Isaiah 45:17.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 17. But Israel shall be saved in the Lord with everlasting salvation. Ye shall not be ashamed nor confounded, world without end.
What is Israel?
World without end.
World without end. So Israel is the world in John 3:16. Israel is that world without end. Because we look up the word world, right? It means society or class of people, right? So Israel that is that society and class of people whom the world the world the Most High's love. The Most High loved this world in John 3:16, being the Israelites. Keep reading.
In the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him,
Whosoever, give me Acts 2:21. Whosoever believeth on the Most High through his Son Yahushua. Let's find out who that whosoever is. Whosoever believeth for him. Whosoever. Is it the white man? Is it the Japanese man? Better yet, is it the African man? Bring it out.
The book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 21.
Yeah.
And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord shall be saved. Ye men of Israel.
Who?
Ye men of Israel.
Who's God speaking to?
Ye men of Israel.
Who's the whosoever?
Ye men of Israel.
Whosoever of ye men of Israel.
Hear these words.
Hear these words. Go back to that John 3:16.
John 3:16. For God so loved the world,
The word of Israel, Isaiah 45:17.
that he gave his only begotten Son,
Hamashiach Yahushua.
that whosoever believeth in him
Whosoever of ye men of Israel
should not perish,
should not what?
should
Shall
not
not
perish,
perish.
If you believe on Yahushua, ye shall not perish. Read on.
but have everlasting life.
But have what?
But have
Have
everlasting life.
Who was everlasting life given to? The Israelites. These are the promises made to the Israelites to have everlasting life. This book is only for Israel. It's not for no one else. Yes, you have nations within the Bible, but their lot isn't our lot. Didn't the Most High tell Daniel to stand in his lot? So everyone has a different lot on the earth. That's it. Read on.
Still getting low.
Verse 17. For God sent not his Son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved.
But that the world through Mashiach Yahushua might be saved. Read on.
Verse 18. He that believeth on him is not condemned,
He that believeth on Yahushua is not condemned. Read on.
but he that believeth not is condemned already,
If you don't believe, you already condemned. Read on.
because he have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
Read on.
And this is the condemnation, that light is coming into the world,
So light is coming to the world. Read on.
and men love darkness.
Men love what?
Men love darkness.
Men love what?
Men love darkness.
Men love to be faggots. Men love to sleep with other men's wives. Men love to defile their temple by smoking marijuana. Men love to hate their brother. Men love to get money and screw around with filthy, wicked women.
Sorry.
These are all the things that men love rather than light. Men don't love to read. Men don't love to get wisdom and knowledge and get built up in spiritual things. Men don't love to be patient. Men don't love to be long-suffering. All the fruits of the spirit men hate. Keep reading.
And men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Because their deeds were evil. Because they committed wickedness. All right, read on.
For everyone that doeth evil hateth the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved.
Less is what?
Lest his deeds should be reproved.
And that's why men don't want to come to the light, because they don't want their deeds to be reproved. They want to commit wickedness and stay in sin. Check out that rapper Lil Boosie. He said, F God. He said, F the Most High, I'm going to eat my pork. He said, if the Most High came to him today and said, look, stop eating that pork, he put up his middle finger to the Most High. That's what he said, man. So what's going to happen to Boosie? His ass going to get burnt up like toast, right? His ass going to be utterly wasted, beaten to powder, because he disregard the law. Keep reading.
But he that doeth truth cometh to the light, that his deeds may be manifest, that they are wrought in God.
There you go, man. That's pretty much it on that. Anybody else got precepts?
That's all.
Going back to 2 Esdras 14. Verse 21. For thy law is burnt, therefore no man knoweth the things that are done of thee, or the works that shall begin. So right, it's going to become a time where it's famine on the earth. And when I say famine, I mean famine of actual food and water, but also famine of the word. Right? Because Esau, he's going to take all the Bibles and all the Apocryphas and burn them up in the big-ass furnace. And say, worship thou me. That's what he's going to do. Take a vaccine. Be a homosexual.